Aquarius, hi, how are you? Welcome to your September reading. I'm just Jazzy. If you don't know me, I'm a public figure on Instagram, a spiritual advisor. I own Crunchy Little Apothecary and Jail Fitness. And I am all about like healing the empath and healing. It's funny because like I recently redid my bio on Instagram, so it's helping me to like narrow down what it is that I do, because I do so many things that it's hard for me to break it down. And you guys could do that too. You could feel like you're all over the place, like you just got a lot going on, and it's hard to pinpoint. Like maybe for some of you guys are like somebody's trying to like understand you. They're trying to I feel like somebody's like they're trying to like, this could either be a good or bad thing. Either somebody's trying to like pinpoint what kind of person you are so that they can get to know you better, or somebody's like trying to categorize you. But I don't know, that's just the energy that I get right now. It's funny because Aquarius for me is the topic of the day. My son is an Aquarius, and he's 3, but he has quite the strong personality. And you know, I've always been very close to Aquariuses, so I mean, I don't expect anything less. Every friend that I've had that's an Aquarius has had a very strong personality, and that's just kind of the way you guys are, right? You guys are very cool, calm, and collected. But if you feel pressed, you guys will flip shit, okay? So what cards are staying here? You got the Ace of Pentacles, and you got the Four of Pentacles. There could be a new beginning approaching, but you have to let go of something first. You guys are kind of refusing to let go of something, so I feel like it's an idea. I don't know why. I just feel like I want to keep shuffling for some reason. The Lover's card and the Magician. Yeah, I get the vibe like you can allow something to come into your life if you were to call it, because it's beautiful. Like you have the power to do so, but there's something holding you back. So let's get the energy. Spirit, angels, ancestors, most high divine, can you please help me gather messages for Aquarius that will bring them to their higher selves and help them to heal? Ashe. Also, you guys, all my information, 333 when I just looked just now, but all my information as far as how to book a personal reading with me, my website, if you want to join me in fitness, if you want to follow me, please follow me on Instagram. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. All that stuff is down in the description box. So let's get your past, present, and future energies. What's the past energy for Aquarius? So yeah, I'm on my Facebook right now commenting and having jokes with my friends and family about how you guys are. I posted a status like, why y'all ain't tell me Aquariuses were like this? And it's no shade at all. I love you guys. But you guys know that if you want to, you can set shit off. The Hierophant for the past energy. What is the present energy? The present energy. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Okay. What is the future energy? The Magician. It's like I said, you very well could be calling something in, and you have the power and the tools to do whatever it is that you want. I feel like and you might actually know this, it's just about letting something go. What's the advice, Spirit? I feel like you guys might be a short reading, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I didn't get music for you guys. Four of Pentacles. You have to let something go. You gotta let go of something. What's the outcome? Too many cards, Spirit. What's the outcome? I was saying something I forgot. Justice. Okay. Let's see, in the past you guys were in a committed relationship. Presently though, it looks like something could have happened where there was some kind of discretion and somebody's trying to make it right. Like somebody can't stop thinking about what they had with you, how beautiful it was, and somebody's like really just trying to like figure out the right words to to make things right again. I feel like some people could be even doing love spells, magic spells to try to get things to work out. There's a black cat here, which I feel is like a divine entity protecting this connection. That is where you guys are currently. So something must have happened, and it could have been like a third party situation. Maybe there was somebody else involved in this connection, which caused a separation between you and this person. There's 2 red candles here. So love magic is very relevant. People may not know that they're doing magic on you, but they could be, because they're just like constantly thinking and maybe even talking to themselves about how they're going to make this work, how they're going to get you back. Maybe it's not you that can't let go. Maybe it's somebody else. Let's get some advice. Oh, actually, let's look at the bottom of the deck and see. We got the Fool card, the 2 of Wands, that's making a decision. King of Swords, that is cutting something loose and honoring yourself. The Hangman. Okay, so you got Taurus and Libra energy, Pisces energy, the Will, which is like your energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Leo. Got the 8 of Wands, which is fast movement. So you guys are gonna have to take a leap of faith. You're gonna have to make a choice, and in this choice you're gonna have to use your better judgment and take a leap of faith. Like, something might scare you to do something, but do it. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Whatever it is that feels scary to go towards, move towards it. For some of you guys, that has nothing to do with love. That is just like, period. If it's something that's scaring you, if it's something that kind of like makes you want to like hold on and not move and just be stagnant, then Spirit's saying do it. It's exactly what you need to be doing. For some of you guys, this is not, and this Hierophant card comes out every time I do you guys' reading, because as I have said, you guys are spiritual teachers, spiritual leaders. So you guys could just be yourself, like going around in your head trying to figure out like, how should I go about this? And maybe like even writing exactly. Some of you guys are public speakers and you're trying to figure out exactly what to say, how to say it, and you're going back and forth in your head about like, does this sound right? For those of you guys who are going through that kind of thing, you need to stop second guessing yourself. Realize that whatever you do is magic. That's what I'm getting. Like, I love this for you. You definitely got some Taurus energy here. You got Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You got Pentacles, which is Earth energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I don't know why that took me so long, because I am a Taurus myself. Got Scorpio energy here with the Death card. Something's ended. Something has definitely ended for you guys. But it's more like a transformation. And you guys have been going through this transformation for quite some time. Spirit really wants you to use your intuition. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Pisces. You got Libra here. Let's see. You got your cards, the Star cards. I felt like I saw the 5 of Swords, which is all about being sneaky, manipulation. 5 of Pentacles. So there's 2 5s at this point. That's about changes. And then you got the 6 of Wands, which is all about being victorious over whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. That's a victorious outcome. Please clarify the Hierophant Spirit. Ooh, you got the 10 of Cups. So this could have been like, oh my gosh. Okay. Clarify the Knave of Chalices, Spirit. You guys, I feel like you were, for a lot of you guys, you were in a relationship where, yeah. I don't even need to really clarify these. A lot of you guys were in a relationship where you were really happy. You felt like this was it for you. You felt like this was all the happiness that you wanted to acquire in your life. It was going to bring you the abundance, such as kids, family, all that sort of thing. That is what you had in the future. I mean, in the past, sorry. In the present, somebody's trying to make something work. Somebody's trying to balance something out. Somebody might not have been giving to you like they should have in this situation. Somebody could have been breadcrumbing you. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. Two of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, Spirit. I'm going to get another card for that. You got the full card for Four of Pentacles, but it just kind of pinky, Spirit. You got the check. Yeah, that's okay. Clarify the Justice card. You really gotta let something go. You gotta, like, I feel like also it's about like putting it in Spirit's hands. Yeah, oh yeah, I like that energy. Oh yeah. I feel like something just is out of balance for you guys. You guys, and it's crazy because I get this feeling of, like, what am I doing wrong? Because I feel like for you guys, you have everything going for you. I feel like you, as far as your job goes, like, there's no there's one card that's a pentacle card. Maybe you guys are focusing on your coins currently, but I feel like you guys have your coins in the bag. I feel like you don't need to worry about finances. That's not really what you're worried about. It's more so love for you guys. I feel like it's more so about love, and you guys aren't even really in your head a lot. It's only the only cards that have swords in them are the Four of Swords card, the Justice card, and the Magician. And so for the Four of Swords, that's all about you resting. So I feel like it's about resting your mind, clearing your mind after you have gone through something tough. And the Justice, it's about balance. So for sure, that's the outcome. You clearing your mind after something that, like, really shook up your world and really put you in a place of a tower moment. Like, I feel like you guys were in this situation where you wanted kids with somebody, you wanted everything with somebody. You really thought this was spiritually divine. I do see this third party here. There are two women here. There are two women in this picture. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with somebody who, and this person could have also had a family. This person could have had a family you didn't know about. So while you were building with this person, like, they had a whole nother family on the side that they had to tend to. You know what? This whole time I've been thinking this is the Ten of Cups, but it's actually the Nine of Cups, which is a little bit of a game changer. Not much, because the Ten of Cups is like, boom, like, I've reached complete happiness, complete fulfillment emotionally. The Nine of Cups is like, I've reached, and the 10 is like with somebody else. Like, I've created, like, reproduced and had a family, and I have a partnership and all that. The Nine of Cups is like doing that shit by yourself. Making shit happen by yourself. You are so complete and whole all by yourself. The reason why I say that changes things a little bit, because it's like, I feel like you were in this connection for a lot of you guys where you felt like it was a wish fulfillment for you. You felt like it was. And for you guys who aren't in a connection, I feel like you were doing something that you felt like was your purpose in the past. Presently, some of you guys could just be trying to figure out how to balance your purpose out, how to balance your purpose in finances, how to make that shit work for you, because it's like, right, and that's why, okay, here are the messages channeling. That is why most people don't go for their purpose, because we are designed and programmed to be in this system where I'm sorry. I'm sorry, give me a second. I like the thoughts are there, but it's coming out slow. So give me a moment. And the reason why is I'm in this energy, this present energy, and that's what I'm feeling for you guys. It's like, you see how this person's like trying to get the words out, and it's like the thoughts are there, but if they're frustrated, like, so I'm currently in that energy. So just give me a second. It's like we're programmed to be in this system where we have to fall in line. Like, in order for us to survive, we need a full-time job, we need benefits, we need health insurance, all this stuff, right? We need the system, and we don't have time to follow our purpose. Like, all that was specifically designed to keep us away from our purpose, to keep us from our higher self. So what happens when you branch out and you go into purpose? When you become an entrepreneur, or even when you, like, I feel like there's a difference. There's a difference between entrepreneurship and, like, spiritual entrepreneurship. It's like two different things. Because when you go and you start a business, that's one thing. You know, like, you could be doing something that's wildly popular, and just starting your own company, it's just like a whole nother company, and you're just doing the same thing, but now it's yours. You're doing the same thing in the system, but now it's yours. You have the freedom to call it your own and do what you want. Now you get to hire people, and you know, you get to add to the system. Do you get what I'm saying? But when it's spiritual entrepreneurship, it's like, it's different, right? Like this tarot reading, it's different. It's not everybody's lining up to get tarot readings, you know? It's becoming more and more popular, but more people are actually scared of it than not. You know what I'm saying? And that's with all spiritual things. Most people are scared of it than not, because it's foreign and they're so used and comfortable with the system. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like you're breaking barriers, you're breaking the system. And for some of you guys, it's like, because you're so focused on this, you don't even have time for a love life for real. You do want that aspect in your life to be balanced and level out. And you could have even been dealing with people where it's like, it's kind of like a hit and miss. I feel it feels like a hit and miss. I feel like a lot of disappointments. I'm surprised the 5 of Cups is not here, but that's what I'm seeing. I feel like you could have met someone and you're like, this is it. Like, because you're on this spiritual path and you're spiritually awakening and your spirit's being pulled and tugged to go and align with your purpose. Like, you have no choice but to align with your purpose, but you do also crave that companionship. And so I feel like for you guys, like, some of you guys could have actually met someone, and because it felt so good initially, like, you're not trying to let go of it, because it's like, it's so hard to, I feel like this feeling of like, it's so hard to find this, like, but why spirit, why do they have to let go? It had to be some kind of third party. Let me see. Why does Aquarius, okay, yeah, move. The 6 of Swords is move on. Why does Aquarius need to let go of this person? The High Priestess. Their secrets? For some of you guys, this is about secrecy. This is about you found out somebody was keeping information from you, or not telling you everything. I'm sorry, give me a second. Some of you guys, like I said, feel like you weren't being told everything in this situation. And Spirit's saying, like, your intuition knows why you have to let go of this person. For some reason, it's not really coming out for me, but you know. And for part of you guys, it's because this person is not really meant to go along with you along your journey. Like, you have such a spiritual path. And I know you guys might be tired of hearing that from me, but you do. You have, like, this really spiritual path, Aquarius. It's kind of really dope. Clarify, not clarify. What happened between... What happened between Aquarius and their person, Spirit? Somebody could have been breadcrumbing you, honestly. Some of you guys were in a situation where somebody was like trying to give to you, but also giving to someone else. There's 2 6s here on side of the High Priestess. The Fool card again at the bottom. The Knight of Wands. Inconsistency. Yeah, somebody was dealing with somebody super inconsistent. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, like, you knew somebody was dealing with somebody else. And that's why you have to let this person go. See how it came out? It's so interesting how it came out. It's like a 6 on one side, the High Priestess, and a 6 on the other side. But if you can see the pictures, it's like she's sitting. She's very fruitful and abundant. She knows. She's not saying, but she knows. And on this side, like, they're literally on, like, in the forest, right? Like, having sex. It's like she knows what's going on behind her back, right? Like, this is literally behind her back. And then right here, this person is, like, coming in through the window. And she looks sad, right? She's, like, eating apples, her boobs out. It's almost like she was expecting to receive that kind of love from this person, but she didn't. It almost paints the picture for me as if, like, this person was out there behind her back, like, making love to somebody else and then coming home afterwards. Like, this is... So, I don't really think I need to clarify that. For some of you guys, that's your situation. And Spirit is saying, like, you'll be way more stable once you cut this off. Clarify the 6 of Swords, Spirit. Okay, clarify the High Priestess, Spirit. Yeah, you already know you gotta cut this out. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. I hope it's not the same person you guys have been dealing with, because I've been telling you guys for a while, you gotta cut this person loose. And if so, then that would explain why you guys are holding on. I know it's harder, it's easier said than done. Okay. Here comes the 10 of Cups. Moving forward. Yeah, it's like you have to find your own balance. There's a lot of 6s here. You gotta find your own balance within yourself. For some of you guys, it's not even about a third party situation. For some of you guys, you just have a higher calling, and that calling is to find balance within yourself first before you can go forward. And I know, I've been saying this for you guys, but sometimes it's a long journey. It's a long process. So, I'm sorry, let me fix myself. But sometimes it's a long journey. Like, you could think that you're getting close because it's been months, but sometimes it takes years. And I know it just depends on the level of trauma that you have to get past. And sometimes we don't even know the level of trauma that we're dealing with. Sometimes we have no idea. So I know these readings can sound really redundant, but it's just because, and even though you keep watching it, and not all readings are the same. Not all readings, like the reading I gave you in November, is not the same exact message from one you're getting now, but there are a lot of the same messages getting channeled through, because it's like those are still things that you need to focus on, and you have made many steps forward. I can see that you've made many steps forward. The Fool card just keeps on popping out, because it's like intuitively you know what you need to do and you're almost ready. I feel like you're revving up, you're gearing up to, like, take that leap of faith, but it's like there's a part of you still holding yourself back. And because of that, things aren't being balanced. The outcome is you rest in your mind from like heavy things that have happened. This Tower moment, whatever that Tower moment was for you. It's like you reflecting on it, resting and healing your heart space. That's the only way, Aquarius. Like, that's how you're going to get the outcome that you want, the balance that you need. Because in your outcome, you have justice. But that comes after you've... It's like, why do you have justice? Because you cleared your mind. Because you cleared your heart space, sorry. You reflected. And you rested. Some of you guys don't need to be dating right now, Aquarius. That's just like, in all seriousness, that's what I see. Some of you guys are going to keep running into this same energy in a person, until you've really taken time. And oh my god, I feel like some of you guys are like, well, I've been single for long as fuck. Like, how long? And oh my gosh, Aquarius, I get it. I have no Aquarius in my chart at all, but I feel that. I feel that. Okay, I've been single for 2 years. I've tried it with some people. Things haven't gone right. Where I'm at in my life right now, I'm just like, my focus is me. And so where I'm at, I'm actually okay. And I feel like that's where Spirit wants you to get. And I know it's such a long journey and it's frustrating, and it's like, when you want it, you want it. Because right now I do want it. I just told my friend, like, I want a boyfriend. Like, I think I'm ready for that. I'm pretty sure I'm ready to actually experience an actual relationship. So it's like, you know, intuitively, you know that you're ready. It's just things that you have to let go. And granted, just like you, I am having to let some things go in my life. I'm still releasing it. And so Spirit will know when it's that time. Like, I thought last year that I was comfortable being single. But Spirit has taken me through more things just within the year, okay? So many fucking more tower moments that I could have, oh my god, like thinking back on it, I'm like, damn, you went through hella shit just within the last year, since last August, okay? So, I don't know why my phone's doing that now. It used to cut off at like 33 minutes each video and go make a new video, but now it's like 29 minutes. Anyway, what I was saying is, the level where I thought I was last year, where I thought I was ready to have a relationship and I was ready to not be single anymore, now that I look back at it, I wasn't ready. After the shit that I went through, it has tried me in such a way, and it has exposed things within me and brought out more shadow work that needed to be done, more healing that needed to take place in order for me to reach the level that I'm at right now. And it's a different kind of contentment. Like, yes, last year I was content being single, but I still was also dating and waiting. Now I'm dating, but it's like, it's because I want to. It's not because I feel like I need to be with someone. Like, I have a few options, and it's like, I'm okay being in my bag. I'm okay following my purpose. I don't need you. If things don't work out, that's cool too. Thank you for the experience. But I think that's where Spirit wants you to be, is at a point where it's like, because listen, not everybody is meant to have a partner in this life. And I know that sounds crazy and it sucks, but it's the truth. So how do we know if we're that person or not? You know, I feel like if you have this inner feeling that you do have a person, you probably do. You probably do, because our souls know, right? But you have to align first. And one thing that okay, here we are. We're deep into the messages. One thing that I am learning more recently, and see, there's levels to this. Just when you think that you've reached a certain point, then your brain unlocks, and then you realize, okay, there's more healing, there's more to do. And when you are God's chosen, when you are the Most High's chosen, you have a very specific mission here on earth, a very spiritual mission here on earth. Your spirit guides are not just going to align you with anybody. You are not just going to be with anybody. They're not just going to let you go into anything just as is. They're not, you know, like you see those people who just get into relationship after relationship, and they have boyfriend after boyfriend, girlfriend after girlfriend, and they're just able to just meet people and connect with people and just like form these connections, be it healthy or toxic. Like, they're just able to form these connections. Meanwhile, you're over here like, can I get one? Can I get like at least one? And it's because like, here, look. I saw that black cat. It's because Spirit is watching out for you, and Spirit is so protective of you. They're not going to just allow anybody to come into your energy, and that's why it's so important for you to keep unlocking those new levels and keep elevating higher and higher, because the person that they have for you is a divine connection. It is fucking divine. It's not karmic, okay? You've dealt with your karmic shit, and you're healing your inner child wounds, but you still have some leveling up to do to ascend and match with your divine partnership. Do you understand? And you want this. This is actually something that you do want. As much as it sucks being patient, and as hard as a wait can be sometimes, like, it's going to be worth the wait. Aquarius is what I'm picking up for you. It's going to be worth it. Because one thing I realized recently is like, my thought patterns have been off. like, okay, I went through everything I went through. I learned my lessons. I am learning about narcissistic abuse, and on a whole new scale, a whole new level. Like, I thought I knew, but now, like, I'm watching more videos and I'm like, oh shit, like I had no idea that that was part of the abuse. Like, I had no idea that that was another aspect to it, you know? So if you guys have dealt with narcissistic abuse, that, I mean, some of you guys have, and that's why that's coming up here in this reading right now. But, you know, I'm telling you this to say I'm unlocking so many new things that last year I thought I knew. And recently I've come to the conclusion, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you know, because I just recently posted it yesterday, where I was like, you know, like, you say you want a better relationship, but you keep attracting psychotic people. And so for me and my friends, we discussed this, like, why do we get in these relationships where the person's emotionally abusive and they gaslight us and all this stuff, and we just like get in our feelings, and then we sit back and we internalize it, and then we come back and we try to make it right, and it's like an endless cycle. And it's like, why do we allow it? So, like, I'm not in a situation like that anymore, but I have friends who are, and when they deal with their partner and their partner does like psychotic ass shit, I try to help them see, why are we falling for this? Like, what did you do and what did they do? So you did nothing wrong, and your reaction is appropriate. They're the ones who did something to you, and their reaction is not at all appropriate. Like, they're not taking responsibility. Like, why are we okay with this? Why are we, you know? So it's just about like narrowing it down and actually waking up and putting things into their proper perspective. And so lately I've been saying, like, I've been noticing my thought process is like, oh my God, like, are there any good men out there? Every man is so toxic. They're so manipulative. But that's not true. That's not true. Because I know a lot of men who think that about women, and that's not true. I'm not that way. So it's like, but see, not any man could just come to me. If there were a man who just thought that way about all women, they couldn't approach me. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because I'm elevated so much higher than that. They'd have to actually ascend mentally to understand, like, there are some spiritual women out there who do want to give you their all, who do want to be soft with you, but they're not going to take your shit. I'm going to help you build. I'm going to help you, you know, like, I'm going to be honest with you. It's like, but they might not be ready for that because they're just so used to what they're used to. So they might come into this connection placing me with all that they experienced, and it wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't elevate at that level. So I hope this is making sense to you, but at the end of the day, it's like, we normalize psychotic behaviors. We normalize it. So when people are emotionally abusing us and stuff, we rationalize it in our minds. You can't say you don't normalize it if you continue to stay with that person. That's you normalizing it. That's you saying that it's okay. 37, look that up. That's you actually literally saying through your actions that their behavior is okay and you accept it. And so when you normalize that kind of behavior, of course you're going to attract people who are just like that, who act psychotically towards you. Because you've normalized it. You've made it your reality. You're the creator of your reality. So that's why you're aligning with people who are just like that. And so then we start saying things like, all men are this or all women are that. And Spirit's like, you're right. Universe is like, you're right. If that's what you want for your life, you're right. You have to elevate past that thinking and realize that psychotic behavior, that doesn't even align with me. That doesn't even align with who I am, my frequencies. Like, no, like, I don't accept that at all. You did this. You're not taking responsibility. Okay. You're not for me. And move on and stop entertaining that kind of psychotic behavior. You know, it's like the more we entertain it, of course, the more we're going to attract it, because that's what we're entertaining. So that's a revelation I've come to recently. And because, you know, I'm back dating again, and I'm like, you know, there are red flags. So how many times am I going to entertain stuff like that? I know where that's headed. I know where that's headed. No, I don't want this kind of energy in my life, and I'm rejecting it out of my life. I'm clearing it out of my energy field now, so I can be unburdened of that and elevate. And for some reason, that is like very important for you guys to hear, because some of you guys are not letting go of something, and it's not allowing you to elevate. You have such a higher purpose, and even with that, like, I'm so protective of who I date, because, you know, I'm not where I want to be just yet, as far as my platform goes, as far as my businesses go. But I see it in my head, and I know where it's going. And I have to make sure whoever I choose can handle it, can handle where I'm going, okay? So that's important for you too. And not only that, but do they match? Do they match who I am? Like, you don't see most celebrities not dating celebrities, because it just doesn't match. Most people don't understand what a celebrity goes through. They don't, you know, it just doesn't match. People who are social media influencers usually date other social media influencers because it matches, you know? So while I'm on dating apps and stuff like that, I have to ask myself, like, is this some regular old Joe, or is this somebody else who's also an entrepreneur, who is going places, is building a platform? Can I work with this person? Like, I want to be able to work with my person, you know? And so you have to understand your purpose, and you have to ask yourself, does this person match my purpose? Yeah, they've been around for a long time. Yeah, they have my heart for now. But are they going where I'm going? Are we going in the same direction? Okay. Or are they just going to hold you back? That Four of Pentacles is there. It's all about being held back. Spirit, please give us some oracle messages for Aquarius. Guys, I almost don't even want to do... You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. You guys, for a lot of you guys, this person you've been dealing with is not your soulmate. The person that is your soulmate is up here. You've been dealing with someone who's down here. They're not even on the same energy frequency as you. So there's that. And that's a hard pill to swallow for some of you guys, because you really care about this person, but it needs to be swallowed. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. How you feel for this person is temporary, okay? You are one day going to elevate past this. You're going to know all of your self-worth and love you for exactly who you are and be so comfortable with yourself. You're going to look back and you're going to be like, I cannot believe that I even accepted that kind of psychotic behavior. Some of you guys are like struggling. I feel like a breakup has happened with you guys, and you're really struggling with this. One more card, Spirit. I just heard, let the past be the past. Stop criticizing yourself. You're perfect just the way that you are. Some of you guys could have been put through something, like I said, a third-party situation where you felt as though something was off with you. Like, maybe you weren't good enough. Maybe you didn't have this. Maybe you didn't have that. Maybe you didn't have the third. And Spirit's saying, stop. You're perfect as you are. It has nothing to do with you. It's more about this person. Okay, Aquarius. Am I going to do an extended? I am. I'm going to do an extended for you guys. Okay, I'll see you in the extended. Follow me on over. Join me on Patreon. If you're not a member yet, come on, guys. Join me on Patreon. If you are not going to join me, follow me on Instagram. Tap into Crunchyloon. If you love fitness, join me. I'm about to start doing online classes. Right now, it's just in person. If you're in Dallas, you can come see me. But if you're not in Dallas, don't worry. I will announce it soon. We'll be doing classes online. You can join me there. All that is on Patreon. You can join me on Patreon next month, because those classes are going to start. Not next month. I'm sorry. I'm in August right now as I'm recording this. But I meant right now in September. Join me on Patreon. Things will probably be actually taped up by the time you see this video. So, yeah. If that's where we part, then I will see you guys in October. Okay? Bye.